Live from WKYC Studios, this is 3 News at 5.
It is a weather impact alert day with lake effect snow warnings now active across Northeast Ohio. Good morning. Welcome to 3 News at 5 a.m. I'm Dave Chudowski. Danita has the morning off. We do have team coverage for you this morning with all this snow. Brissa is getting a look at the roads for you for your commute, which is no fun, let me tell you. But first, let's send it over to Matt Wintz, who's tracking the latest. You've been on top of this, buddy, and it is a wild morning already.
It is already, Dave. Yeah, a lot of people just getting going this morning, maybe finding out your school's canceled. You don't have that, but you still have to go to work. Well, we've got rough travel this morning. Brissa's going to take us through that. In terms of the snow, we've got our weather impact alerts that continue through this afternoon. We will see markedly improving conditions later on today, but we've got a several-hour window here through lunchtime, through early afternoon to get through with this lake effect snow and snow squall activity. Lake snow warnings, these are the semantics of it. For most of the lakeshore counties, this stretches down into Akron and Medina, the Portage area. We've got winter weather advisories elsewhere. The closer you get to the lake, the worse it is. Here's a live shot downtown right now. Reduced visibility as the snow has just been so persistent overnight, the evening, and the overnight here into the morning hours, and temps have just come down. They continue to drop. 15 degrees right now over at Hopkins. It feels like a big old goose egg. There's that wind that's blowing around this dry, powdery snow. In terms of the radar, this is what we're dealing with. We've got lake effect snow on the backside of this area, low pressure. Anything in dark blue is where we have some heavier bands. So I'll focus in. We've got 3 main heavier bands right now. The first coming right into the heart of Cleveland area and Cuyahoga County out towards the east side. Once it hits that terrain increase, it increases in intensity. So the heights, as you get out towards Solon, Chagrin Falls, Bainbridge into Auburn, some heavy snow right now. This is south of the Chester Township area as well. And then we've got this secondary band in our secondary snow belt from Florence down towards the Pittsfield area, Elyria, Oberlin. You've been getting heavy snow. That stretches up towards Lorain, and another heavier band in northern Medina County right now that gets into northern Summit. And then we've got more heavy snow targeting just east of Geneva right now. That one has Lake Huron connection. In terms of the radar, here's our storm system. We've got the lake snow on the back side of that, and we've still got a several-hour window of this northwest flow with the cold air. So again, this lake effect snow is not going anywhere. Temps are cold, especially outside of the lake effect. You combine it with the wind. We've got wind chill values below 0 here this morning. It's bitterly cold, and those wind chills aren't going to improve a whole lot throughout the day. Coming up in the forecast, we'll take you through how much we're expecting from here on out, and we've got more snow on the way for the upcoming weekend. Details ahead. Let's take a look at the snowy conditions on the roads with Brissa.
Yeah, some very, very snowy conditions. If you don't have to head out the door here anytime soon, I suggest you stay home if you can, just for everyone's safety. This is a live look at the Innerbelt Bridge, an area known to be very, very well plowed. Since looking at this shot here for the last 3 minutes, I've already seen 2 snow plows go past. But as you can see, low visibility. Those bridges, those overpasses, very slick this morning. ODOT in times like these make those roadways passable, not perfect. So do remind yourself of that when you head on out the door. Taking a look at the big picture map, we aren't tracking any significant accidents right now, but if we take a look at some of this road weather, like Matt said, where those bands are starting to come in, especially along the lakeshore here, along this stretch of I-90 and 271. And if we zoom in on 271, this area usually green. It's all orange and yellow right now in these northbound and southbound lanes through Beechwood, Pepper Pike, where one of those bands is coming in. Or another one of those bands that Matt was talking about is coming in is on I-90 right here, eastbound and westbound, again along the lakeshore, especially bad. There is already that speed reduction in place between Route 44 and 528. Speeds are reduced to 60 miles per hour, but average speeds through that stretch right now are more so 30 miles per hour in those eastbound and westbound lanes. So take it very, very slow when you do head on out the door this morning for our entire viewing area. Dave.
All right, Brissa, thank you very much. And we are nearing 200 school closings this morning. You can see them scrolling at the bottom of your screen. We'll have more. We'll keep you updated. But right now, we want to get out to Candace Hare. She is live near Transportation Boulevard, all bundled up. Oh, and you need to be. It's, as I said to Matt, a wild morning, Candace.
That's exactly right, Dave. Good morning. You heard Matt earlier saying that it's bitterly cold out here. I can attest to that. It is very, very chilly. But I'm in Garfield Heights right now. I'm near I-480. If you take a look off to my side here, you're going to get a look at the interstate right now. Cars certainly are moving, but moving slower than you would expect at this time of the morning. The roads seem to have some traction to them, but as Brissa was saying, ODOT making them passable, not perfect. That's what we hear every time we get one of these storms. And I would say that really is true to what you're seeing out here on the interstate right now. I did check in with ODOT just a couple of minutes ago, and at last check, they have 950 crews out statewide trying to make sure that these roads are are as good as they possibly can be. And just a few minutes ago, I saw one of those plows go by right here on 480. So they're out there, they're working, they're trying to make things as good as possible. So keep that in mind if you do head out this morning. Take things slowly and make sure to give those crews plenty of space to work. Dave?
And things are going to change as the morning goes on, certainly. All right, Candace, thank you. All right, meantime, our David Greenberg is out on the roads. He is on the east side. David, what's it like driving so far this morning for you guys?
Well, Dave, yeah, good morning. Just take a look at the road conditions here. This is 271 south, and it hasn't been much different from 90 east as we were heading that direction. Looks like we're coming up on a car that appears to have spun out and is in the grassy area in between the south and the northbound lanes as well. So hopefully they get an emergency crew out there to help them. But as you can see, if you're in these far left lanes, conditions are really, really bad right now. It really doesn't appear like there's any lanes that are plowed at this time. We have seen a few snow plows out and about this morning. ODOT says they have about 1,000, just under 1,000 crews out all across the entire state right now. So this is a snowstorm that they've been planning for, but once again, it's coming down, and it's been coming down for quite some time, which has been making it difficult as well. And I think that rain that happened before the storm, and as those temperatures dropped when it's shifted over from rain to snow, made it difficult to pre-treat those roads as well. So that's why you're seeing a lot of these really snow-covered roads. So like Matt was talking about, like Briss has been talking about, like we've been talking about all morning long, be sure to, if you can, just stay off the roads this morning. I know a lot of schools are canceled, so if you can work remote, work remote.
Yeah. Greenberg, about how fast are you guys going right now?
We're going just under 40 right now, 39 miles an hour. So I know sometimes the camera might look fast, but we are not going fast at all.
Right, and think about that. You're not dealing with a lot of traffic, so as the morning goes on, think about what it's going to be like when more cars are on the road. Certainly, I know I was going about half the speed I normally do, so be careful out there. Greenberg, thank you. We'll check back in with you here in just a little bit. And Cleveland is opening 4 rec centers as warming centers. You can see the locations there on your screen. They will be open today from 11:30 a.m. until 10 tonight, then again Sunday through Tuesday. Well, in Akron, the Emergency Overnight Warming Center on East Vore Street is open now through Sunday from 7 p.m. until 8 a.m. The location offers free food, clothing, and shelter for anyone in need. And we will continue to keep you updated all morning long as we have warnings and advisories in effect throughout the area. You can get the latest weather and traffic alerts on air and on our WKYC app.